Hello and welcome to the NWA and welcome to the Devil and I. Tonight we have a stacked card for you, full of NWA talent. We have EC3 holding an open challenge to anybody in or out of the NWA. So we'll see who takes this opportunity to face the Overman. We also have a rematch between the Diamonds in the Rough and Knox and Murdoch for the NWA World Tag Team Championships. But this time it will be in a steel cage and there must be a winner. We'll also see Colby Corino take on the Unhuman PCO in a hardcore match. And our main event of the evening will see the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam, get his first and possibly his only ever shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against James Mitchell's personal beast in Max the Impaler. Can Max continue to run roughshod across the NWA, or will RVD get one final run of glory? We'll find out tonight at The Devil and I. Well, again, both couple of try-out matches for these guys. Gets a rating of 26 and not the best match. Javier Bernal was really off his game, got 16. So we'll give him probably one more shot. If he doesn't improve, then we'll probably not see him again. But Josh Terry gets a 30, so we may be seeing him a few times again in the future. Again, we'll have to see how the rest goes. But now we'll kick off the main show. The main show starts with an absolutely fantastic 48 rated match between Oliver Carter and Rolando Perez. Oliver Carter clearly doing the heavy lifting in this match, getting a 55 rating compared to Rolando Perez's 23. Getting about 8 minutes and 7 seconds, Oliver Carter defeats Rolando with an instant kill. Just getting Oliver Carter on the card, getting him some wins before we'll go and challenge for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, probably in the near future. But we'll move on from this to our next segment, and that is a 36 rated promo from the Southern Six. They're not here tonight. They're too busy relaxing on a beach surrounded by all their belts and all their beautiful women. They said that this show, they're going to have a bit of a break. They've taken the night off. They've gone off to the Florida beaches. They say they'll be back in the next show, but right now they're relaxing and enjoying themselves. They don't want to fight tonight. They just want to relax. So we'll see the Southern Six on the next show, but at the moment they are staying on their Florida beach. We then have not a great match. In a 29 rated match, Haley J and Miss Star defend their NWA Women's Tag Team Championships against the King Bees and La Rosa Negra and Rufy J. Again, it takes about 9.5 minutes. Haley J defeats Rufy J. Again, some quite low ratings. Haley J gets a 31. La Rosa Negra gets the 30. As you can see, quite a few people were off their game, and La Rosa Negra and Rufy J have absolutely zero chemistry as partners. So we'll never be seeing those in a tag team again. But we definitely will be seeing Haley J and Miss Starks. They are still the tag team champions. We then have an absolutely amazing segment. In a 78 rated promo, Rob Van Dam says he's ready for Max the Impaler tonight, and he's ready to become the new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. An absolutely exceptional promo from Rob Van Dam, a true legend of the game, getting a 78 rated promo. Absolutely fantastic. We then move to a less fantastic promo, but still a good one. In a 47 rated segment, Carson Drake says he's going to sit and enjoy the next match, whilst his potential challengers destroy themselves. In the ring, the next match is going to be a fatal 4-way, with the winner getting a shot at Carson Drake and the television championship in the future. So we'll see who the wrestlers are in this match and who ends up the winner. And in a 39 rated match, Mike Mondo defeats Tom Latimer, Carnage, and Brian Idol in just under 9 minutes when he pins Brian Idol once again. Again, this match was for a shot at the NWA World Television Championship, and Mike Mondo is the man that will go on to face Carson Drake in the near future. And again, another huge win for Mike Mondo. He's definitely looking good here in the NWA and is looking for gold. So Mike Mondo against Carson Drake will be coming up very soon. We then have a 43 rated match in which Kenzie Page has clearly carried Big Mama to a decent rating, as Kenzie Page gets a 49 compared to Big Mama's 17. Don't really think we're going to see Big Mama much more after this, but Kenzie Page does defeat her for defense number 30 of the NWA World Women's Championship. Again, this came about due to Kenzie Page turning her back on Big Mama on the previous show. Again, making sure that they lost the NWA Women's Tag Team Championships because she didn't want to carry around Big Mama anymore. But she's had one last carry job, taking her through this match to a decent 43 rating. Then, in another good promo, a 60 rated promo, EC3 says his open challenge is officially underway. So he tells anybody from the back to come out and face him, whether they're in the NWA or not. He wants to face the best that the NWA has to offer. So we'll see who answers this open challenge. And the open challenge was answered by the Japanese buzzsaw Tajiri. Again, not the best match, but a 37 rated match when EC3 defeats Tajiri with the purpose. Again, they don't seem to click, so it made for an awkward bout, so that's unfortunate. But a decent performance by EC3, getting a 41, and Tajiri getting a 35. Again, it was just a one appearance deal for Tajiri. He will be heading back to Japan after this, but it was a decent enough match from both these wrestlers, and it's the first win for EC3 in his open challenge. He'll continue to go through this open challenge through the next shows until he wants another NWA World's Heavyweight Championship opportunity. We move from EC3 and Tajiri to the NWA World Tag Team Championship Steel Cage match as the Diamonds in the Rough defeat Knox and Murdoch to become the new NWA World Tag Team Champions. So the Diamonds in the Rough, the winners of the Crockett Cup, are now the World Tag Team Champions. Again, an okay match, getting a 36. Spencer Slade getting a 35. Trevor Murdoch getting a 36. Both Slade and Plunkett off their game, and Mike Knox still dragging behind. Like I've said a few times before, don't think we're going to see Mike Knox much more after this. But we do have new NWA World Tag Team Champions in the Diamonds in the Rough. We then have a 53 rated promo as Father James Mitchell is backstage with Max the Impaler. He's slapping him in the face. He's demanding that they destroy RVD tonight and they keep the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship in Father James Mitchell's grasp. He doesn't want RVD getting anywhere near that belt. So we'll see how Max the Impaler fares against Rob Van Dam in the main event tonight. But for now, we go to our semi-main event. So, apparently skipping the PCO and Colby Carino match. We'll see what rating that got afterwards. I don't know why it skipped that. It was in there. But moving straight to the main event. Rob Van Dam has become the new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion after he defeats Max the Impaler in just under 15 minutes with a Van Terminator. We have a new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, and he is the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam. So tonight at the Devil and I, the whole landscape of the NWA has changed. We have new tag team champions and a new legendary NWA World Heavyweight Champion. We'll go and see what final rating the Devil and I has got. So, the NWA Devil and I gets a 51 rating. Again, increasing the popularity in 11 regions. A really good show, probably one of the better shows we have done. And we do have, as I've said, a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. As you can see at the top, 700 people, a complete sellout, were there to see RVD win his first ever NWA World Heavyweight Championship. So we'll move to the post-show area where we'll praise some talents and we'll see how much money, if any, that we made, and we'll see any popularity increases. We'll see you there. So we'll be praising both Oliver Carter and RVD, so we'll see what their reaction is. I imagine it's quite good to this. Again, Oliver Carter seems pleased, as does RVD. I don't think there was any injuries on the show, but we'll have to see. Again, no injuries on the show. We'll look at our financial report. Made about just under $7,500, so about $7,400, as you can see. Decent amount on broadcast revenue, a lot more ticket sales than the Mexico show, as you can imagine. But again, workers were a lot higher. But overall, we're making money, which is very good. Now we'll skip to our popularity recap. Again, we've grown in Canada and in a few areas in America. Some places stay the same, so we've already reached our maximum growth limit in those areas. But I believe that is everything we need for the post-show. So I'll see you back at the homepage where we look at our viewership and we'll recap the show so we can get that PCO Colby Carino rating. Right, we are back at the homepage. We'll have a look at some of the news. Don't think there's much going on at the time being, but we'll have a look at our emails to see what we have got. Again, Tajiri has gone from the NWA. Again, we got PCO in for the one show, and the Devil and I got just over 26,000 viewers, so quite a good viewership. Once again, we will check the results one more time in order to see the ratings of that PCO Colby Carino match. So that match did get a 47 rating. Colby Carino got a 54, PCO got a 43, so quite a good match. You probably saw it earlier, but you just wanted to see the performance ratings for each of the talents. But with that being said, I will end the episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed NWA and you enjoyed The Devil and I. Please make sure to like, subscribe if you made it this far into the video, and I will see you on the next show, which will be The Kids Aren't Alright. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.